With the addition of the Bloxy, Jailbreak now has 3 Ferraris in the game. But which of these Ferraris is the best, and how do they compare? That's what I'm going to compare in this video, where I rank all 3 Jailbreak Ferraris from worst to best. But this is going to be different from my normal rankings. I'm going to compare the vehicles in 4 different categories: launch/acceleration, top speed, looks, and flex value. In each category, I'm going to reward each vehicle a point from 1 to 3. 3 points will be rewarded to the best of that category, and 1 point will be rewarded to the worst. At the end of the video, I'm going to tally up all the points and rank the vehicles from the least amount of points to the most amount of points. By the way, huge shout out to my friend Polarization for letting me borrow his Bloxy. At the end of the video, I'm going to tally up all the points and rank the vehicles from the least amount of points to the most amount of points. I have time codes to each section in the description if you want to skip ahead. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get started. First up, I'm going to compare the launch/acceleration of the 3 vehicles. To test this, I simply drove the vehicles from one end of the airport runway down to the other, and I timed it on a stopwatch. In third place, we have the normal Ferrari. This vehicle took 6.44 seconds to reach the end of the runway. Then we have the Bloxy. This vehicle took 5.89 seconds to reach the end of the runway. But in first place for acceleration/launch, we have the concept car, which only took 5.09 seconds to reach the end of the runway. After that, I'm going to compare the top speed of the 3 vehicles. In last place, we have the Bloxy. While this vehicle does not have a bad top speed, it's still the slowest out of the 3 Ferraris in the game. It maxes out at around 197 miles per hour. In second place, we have the Ferrari. This vehicle maxes out at around 240 miles per hour, which is quite great and faster than a lot of vehicles. But in first place in top speed, we have the concept car. The top speed of this vehicle is just simply unmatched. This vehicle can go over 300 miles per hour, which is pretty insane. To recap the current ranking, right now the Bloxy and the Ferrari are tied for 3 points, while the concept is in first place with 6 points. Next, I'm going to compare the looks of all 3 vehicles. I know this section is very subjective, so if you have a different opinion than me, that's totally fine. In third place, we have the Ferrari. Now, this definitely isn't a bad model, it's just kind of basic in my opinion. It's a bit too smooth, and in the headlights in particular and near the front, it just doesn't match the detail that the IRL counterpart has, so in my opinion, it's a little bit lacking. Then we have the concept. I really love the look of this vehicle. It has a great futuristic vibe, which I really dig, and it has a lot of nice details, like the effect it has on the screen. It's a great translation of the IRL counterpart into the game. However, one small nitpick I have with it that I have with the Torero is that my feet kind of stick out of the bottom a little bit. It's not as noticeable and as annoying as the Torero. In fact, I didn't really notice this issue until someone pointed it out to me, but it's still a bit of a design flaw, and this holds back the design just a teensy bit. But my favorite looking of the 3 is definitely the Bloxy. I'm a bit biased because I'm a big fan of Legos in real life, so having a Lego car translated into Jailbreak is really cool in my opinion, and I think it looks really good in game. The Lego nerd in me can just spot all the unique different pieces that were used to build up this vehicle in game, and that's just something I really appreciate. It's definitely a really unique looking car overall. Now to tally up the points, the Ferrari is in last place with 4 points. The Bloxy is in second place with 6 points, and the concept car is in first place with 8 points. For our final category, I'm going to compare the flex value of the vehicles. Basically, I'm judging them based on how big of a flex is it in the game and how valuable is it in trading. In last place, we have the Ferrari. Since this vehicle is only 200,000 J-Bucks and it's currently available in-game right now, it has pretty much no value in flexing or trading. Then we have the Bloxy. In game, this car is not a huge flex because the stats are not that good and it isn't that desirable of a vehicle, but it is still a rare season car, so it does have some value. However, I'm predicting this will be on the lower end of season cars in terms of trading value, I don't really expect this car to be that desirable or have that much value. However, the car with the most flex value in my opinion is the concept car. Since this car is 2.5 million, a very small percentage of Jailbreak players will end up owning this car, so it is kind of a flex to see it in game. Even though it is obtainable, not that many players own it, and the people who do buy it usually buy it after they've owned all the 1 million vehicles, so it means the person owning it is very rich and dedicated. Likewise, it's also really valuable in trading as it's a common starter car in trading. This is usually what people trade away in order to get pretty good limiteds and start building their way up. Therefore, I think it has the most value in game and in trading, so it comes in number 1 in the flex value category. Now let's add up the scores and rank the 3 vehicles from worst to best. In last place we have the Ferrari. While this vehicle does have a really good top speed and it is a good vehicle for mid-tier players, I still don't really find myself using it that much due to the kind of slow acceleration. Likewise, I think it's the weakest looking out of the 3 vehicles, and it definitely holds the lowest value in both flexing and trading. Then in second place we have the Bloxy. I'm gonna be honest, this vehicle was a really pleasant surprise to me. I wasn't expecting it to be that good, but the top speed of 197 miles per hour is not too bad, and it has pretty good acceleration. I really appreciate how unique this car is, and it definitely stands out among the rest. It is one of the more mid-tier Jailbreak season vehicles, but that doesn't mean it's bad by any means, and I still like it quite a bit. But unquestionably in first place is the concept car. This vehicle is an absolute beast. In my opinion, this is the best Jailbreak land vehicle right now. Not only does it have amazing acceleration and amazing top speed, but it's also a great vehicle for teams as it sits 4 people. It also looks really cool, and it's very useful for getting started in trading. Therefore, it comes in number 1 on the Ferrari ranking. That's going to conclude my ranking of the 3 Jailbreak Ferraris. What do you think? Which one is your favorite? What do you think of the Bloxy? Make sure to tell me in the comments below. By the way, if you haven't already, check out my interview with the creator of the Bloxy, Sharky Cat. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more Jailbreak rankings and other types of content, please make sure to like and subscribe. Also consider joining my Roblox group linked in the description below, and if you're over 13, also consider joining my Discord server and following me on Twitter. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.